That's awesome.
Hey,
Fantastic.
you caught me live on location at the Hall of Justice.
This is I love it. All right.
What's going on, man?
Not a whole lot. So okay, so I wanted to do something different. So everyone forgive the roughness and this being more crude than our usual episode. So we are two guys talking toys. And I'm saying it this time because this is a hard to find exclusive special edition that I would hate to chase down. So
Right.
us being guys who just hang around and talk about toys, I thought that it was kind of an important thing. There has been a lot of toy stuff that's been popping up this week to talk about.
Right.
I don't know how often we yeah, outside of when we hang out, we both got different things going on. So I'm not sure if you've had a chance to see kind of the plethora of stuff that's popped up over the last week or so. Like I know Toy Fair doesn't happen this year until I think October, but just in the last week and a half, there's been a whole lot of stuff. So I just wanted to like run through it real quick with you.
Sound like you were gonna bust in a whole lot of shaking going on right there.
It's a whole lot. So, I'm curious how much stuff have you heard, or would you like me to go down my shopping list of things that have been popping up?
I heard news of the developer or the designer for the classified series got laid off.
Yeah,
Which
that's
was upsetting
unfortunate.
because I like that line. I like what he's doing. I mean, some of them are a little blah, but I mean, I'm interested to see where it goes after that.
There's been a lot of I've seen some unfair comparisons to have you seen the pictures of Flint's face that have been kind of popping around? People have gotten production samples of that.
Yeah, he looks like he had a rough time, I think.
I don't think one is
Or
tied
Falcon,
directly to the
Falcon's
other.
face.
Oh, I'm sorry, Falcon. You are correct.
Yeah.
I am. This is why you are.
And he's one of my favorite characters from when I was a kid. So if they screw Falcon up, I'm going to be upset.
That's too bad. I can't tell if it's the lighting on the pictures that I have seen. His face looks a little squished from some of the less complimentary pictures I've seen poking around.
Right, he's seen some things. He's a Green Beret.
Yeah, I don't think this has anything to do with the firing of said designer. This has long been in production. Who knows what caused what? I guess they can't knock it out of the park every single time. The line's been really good, all the things considered. Yeah. And I guess we'll know for sure
when we get them in hand. Lay it on me.
So okay, so there is. Well, I'm just gonna start ticking them off. So we've got. I received an email. There are production samples of Plunderlings that have been popping up. They are going over the paint apps and making sure that those all look great. But they sent through some really cool looking shots of like the new drench that had he's the clear green. He's got the tentacles on the bottom. There's a really cool picture of him like coming up through the surf on the beach. There's another clear like the Plunder Long that is also a drench. There's a really cool shot of him, and they've been showing off just some really good photography of what they currently have in the works, and they're just doing the normal tweaks. It was just an update, but Plunderlings, yes,
Plunderlings are awesome. I saw in Pennsylvania at that show there was a completely translucent,
really
clear, no color.
Oh, the full clear one. That was I don't remember which exclusive that was. It was on Entertainment Earth for a while, and then they sold out, and then we got lucky and they released a bunch more into the market. So
that was the first time I had seen it, so I was excited about it. I didn't buy it, but it was cool.
I did.
I wanted to, but Blue Falcon and Dinobutt. All right, what else?
So we also received they are giving us updates on the boss fight, the Saurozoic warriors. Those really cool looking like the
I have those pre-ordered.
Yes, they look awesome. I think on their Twitter they were showing off production samples of them in like the some of like the plastic inserts, and these things look like they need to glow in the dark The colors are
Right.
bright. They're
I
like,
thought the nighttime brontosaur, whatever his name is, I thought that he was going to glow.
oh yeah,
And there's a cool story behind that about
uh
how nobody comes out alive from where he
mhm,
had to go. And there's some quest, I remember reading some
uh
quest he has to go on. And so he painted himself
mhm,
black with the skeletal look to
mhm.
look like he's already dead. So
Oh, that's
that
actually really cool.
so he wouldn't
I,
be bothered by whatever's slaughtering everybody who walks in there. Very cool. But
I
I
have,
thought it would be cool if he glowed in the dark, like that skeleton, kind of
yeah.
like Scareglow.
As soon as I saw pictures of him, I immediately asked Boss Fight on Twitter if he glowed in the dark. They said no, uh, which means
Ah,
it just means I'm gonna have to buy two.
right.
Just gonna have to buy two and update them. So that was going on. An update for Warriors of the Kingdom. They
Nice.
they sent an update email for their Kickstarter. They received their shipment in their warehouse. So there's pictures of just all these giant pallets of warrior figures, which means shipping is not far off if they haven't already started already.
That sounds like a great thing. Pallets
Just,
full of warrior figures. I love it.
it's so surreal to see something like that and
Mhm.
know that inside is just
Right.
tons of toys that you want. It's almost like whenever I would go on a road trip with a buddy and we'd be on the highway and we'd see the
Right.
like a Target truck or a Walmart truck, and you just knew it was full of that toy you
Right.
wanted. There's just pallets of them in there
I
that
feel the same way when I see a hostess truck.
just
Um,
just filled with the things you want.
right. Chocodiles. Uh,
so that is going on. We have not one but two Kickstarters that are based on
right.
Bible based,
Right. You
which
know,
is kind of interesting.
I like the renderings
Mhm.
on but like I was interested to see the the pictures of the one like
So,
Azrael like was the death guy and he
yeah,
was floating like in the sky with this serene look and Michael was the bringer of hope and he was
mhm.
stabbing a big snake in the face. Like
Yeah, so like, and they're kind of interesting because one of them, all right, so the one is called Biblical Adventures, and then the other one is called Almighty Legends.
right,
Biblical Adventures seems to be more, I guess, like focusing on more like human depictions of
right,
different characters. So
right.
there's like the Jesus, and
I
I
love that you can put the ring around his head.
yes, you can add the halo. There's a stretch goal where he's like the clear blue as like the Holy Spirit.
Right.
So those
It
look
looked like
interesting.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah. The Almighty Legends ones seem to be a little more like fantasy
Right, right.
interpretations of the angels, which honestly I kind of lean more towards those. I like that
Yeah.
kind of like
That
they're
kind of
warriors.
redeemer look. Redeemer.
Yes,
Some of
because
them
they're
remind me. Mhm.
yeah, because I mean they're angels, but they are supposed to be warriors. So I like the well what you just mentioned when he's like stabbing the snake because yeah,
Like,
that's what
what did
they've
that
got going on.
snake do?
He had it coming.
So what? You ate an apple. Who cares?
So those look interesting. So I may be supporting that. Really excited for the Savage Crucible Kickstarter. Uh, they've been around for a little while. They've been kicking around for a little while. They've
Mhm.
been showing off. I've seen them on the 5K website where they show off a bunch of different toys from a bunch of different companies. But these have been teased for a while. They have a website, which I'll include links for all of these in the episode notes.
Oh, nice.
But they've been showing off designs for like lizard warriors, um,
I like
kind
that.
of creepy like Cthulhu style characters. There's human characters as well, but I you know me,
Right.
you know what I'm into. So their Kickstarter actually starts off like the ground level of it. It's already funded like beyond.
Oh, nice.
They're all definitely getting made. But their starter level was kind of the just a basic lizard warrior, and then as you go through in the tiers, they get different types of lizards, different kind of paint jobs. Some have a lot of armor. They're offering packs where you can swap the head out.
I
They're
remember you being really excited about those.
Yeah, those look great. There's a wave of like fish creatures, and then
Didn't
there's
they
and
have
then the
like a
same kind of progression.
didn't they have like a slee stack look? Was that the ones we were
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. I'm excited. I may have to sell some stuff. Uh, see if I can support because I want to get at least a couple of them, even if they're just like the more some basic
Right.
body molds.
Right.
That's going on. We've got announced there was the new Guardians of the Galaxy wave that
I
had
did
the
see that with the Astro, right? The
yes, Cosmo,
Cosmo,
which
right.
if we're doing thumbs up and thumbs down for all of these
Astro, who's
things,
Astro was the Jetsons dog, wasn't
yes,
he?
Astro had one of my favorite callbacks in Family Guy, where it's Elroy and he's outside the bar drunk, and they're like, "Come on, Elroy, let's go home." And he's like, "Take me to Astro's grave." But yeah, so there's a new Guardians wave for the new movie. And if we're doing thumbs up and thumbs down for all the stuff that we've been discussing, everything that we have mentioned so far has been a huge thumbs up for me. This gets a thumbs down. Why? Because Cosmo, the dog, is the Build-A-Figure.
Right.
Hasbro,
I knew you were going to say that.
Stop it. Stop it. We went through the, and it's kind of funny because one of the first times they made this to me unforgivable offense was with the
Right.
another Guardians wave where the Build-A-Figure was Mantis.
Did they even put the villain in there?
I don't think they did. I'm trying to think of everyone that's in the wave right now. It's the Guardian, so it's
The high
it's
evolutionary isn't even in the line, is he?
No, he came out in a separate thing. He was in a Fantastic Four wave.
Right, yeah, he was.
So like the movie version of him isn't even in this. We get kind of terrible looking Adam Warlock, and I will refrain from all the issues I have with Warlock even appearing in Marvel right now, because what's the point? His story's over.
The Infinity
Gauntlet
is already done, yeah.
And you can argue and say he's done other things. What, turn into the Magus? All right. But this is not that story. I don't care. I don't care about him. And he kind of looks like Christian from WWF.
And
not my
if he had a
favorite.
baby with gold dust.
Not my favorite. Not for me. Maybe it's for someone else. Not for me. I'm annoyed. I don't want to pay a ridiculous amount of money for the dog, who is also out of scale. Like they showed a picture of the Build-A-Figure piece that comes with Rocket, and if that picture is correct, Cosmo is going to be huge compared to Rocket. Why?
Maybe he's a luck dragon from the Neverending Story.
I'm a loss. So I
would give thumbs up to all of them, except I don't know how I don't know how they're gonna pull off the Jesus figure marketing. I like that they did the white and African American. I like that. That was well thought out, and I appreciate it. And I do like the Halo accessory. I just feel like I don't know, like,
yeah, I think that's why I'm leaning more towards the other one that's kind of more more fantasy based. I hope it funds. I think that's probably
I
joy
always
of
hope they fund if they're well done, and they do. I think that the Guardians is definitely a thumb down for me.
Yeah, but I think like the upside to these being Kickstarters is that you don't have to, it's unlike a company or a toy manufacturer, you don't have to meet the need of hundreds of thousands of people. It can be, you've got your goal, and if this number of people really want your product, then you actually can make it. So for anyone that's hoping to get these, I hope they get them. I hope it funds.
Right. And I think really the only people they feel they need to please is you and I.
Absolutely. That's why they're watching the super special edition of Two Guys Talking Toys, or Two Guys Talking About Toy Stuff for the week. This is not going to be an ongoing thing. We are not going to be bringing you the toy news on a weekly basis. It just happened that there's a lot going on, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of talk about it. All right. So what else have we got? Super 7, the new Thundercats wave is coming out.
Right. I'm excited about Hachiman.
Yes, that looks really good. Also, I don't care about Captain Shiner. Alluro, we get our first Moon Attack.
Yes.
That's really neat. So I hope that's a sign of things to come. And I wonder if that means that Luna is going to be on the way. And if she is, this kind of leads to some questions, though, because are we going to get Luna separately? Because Wily Kit is going to be separate. To me,
yeah, they should be together.
Put them together and charge, treat them like a deluxe. Put them together. Charge me $70.
$5. Yeah. I would put them together.
55 for Wily Kit.
You don't want to separate the kids. They don't even do that in divorce court.
Yeah, send them to the same home. But I guess unfortunately this is kind of a surprise to no one, because Snarf, who is coming out in a previous wave, is also going to be 55. Just for Snarf. by himself. Unacceptable.
Yeah, that's not cool. Snarf should be a giveaway. Like they should just give.
Yes, pack him in. Pack him in with someone else.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do we have going on? Oh, so and the most recent news. So Haulathon is back.
Oh, right. I know you're excited about that.
Haulathon is happening. Excited as in I'm terrified of the amount of money that is gonna come out of my wallet, because I heard someone run like just a quick total. It's a bunch of different companies, or like a bunch of different stuff that is happening. I'm sorry, it's just NECA, but a bunch of different lines that are going to be included in Haulathon. But the biggest one that most people are excited for is the Ninja Turtle stuff.
Right.
They're putting out, and I'm not sure if I'm going to get all of it in one go. So they're putting out the Robot Cop Rex. There's a Mona Lisa 2-pack with Captain. I forgot the name of the space captain that she's tied to. There is a Triceraton, like a huge Triceraton from Mirage that is coming out. There is the black and white version of Usagi Yojimbo that is coming out. That should be really cool. 2 Mutanimals, Jaguar and Man Ray. Those are coming out. Holy cow! And a black and red variant of oh crud. Last Samurai.
Ronin.
Not Last Samurai, Last Ronin. Holy cow. I'm too excited.
Well, a Ronin is a samurai without a master, so you were close enough.
Yeah, so Last Ronin, there's a special edition version of that's coming out. Also a new Bebop and Rocksteady. Like the Super Bebop, Mighty Rocksteady.
Yeah.
And the 2 packs of the human gang that they were with. Both with swappable parts to make them mutants. So nice. All that's coming out, and that's just Ninja Turtles. Not to mention, I heard that they might be re-releasing the Spider Gremlin, which I want.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That I missed out on that.
You know, we forgot to mention the demon from the Jesus line.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's cool. That's cool. And he looks like he's standing in a puddle of blood, like his little stand.
I do like the sculpt on that because that particular line is skewing more, I guess, towards like realistic sculpts. Yeah. The demon design's it's a little off-putting. It's a little weird.
I think that whole line needs to have a John Constantine made to fit in there as well.
Just stand there smoking a cigarette, looking put off by the whole thing, and then give him a Shia LaBeouf sidekick, because he was in every movie in the 90s that I continually forget about until I'm watching something and then he shows up. And I'm like, I'm ready to watch something else.
That guy, yeah.
Let's see, was that everything? I believe that's pretty much everything. But there's a lot of stuff. I'm sure there's stuff that I overlooked and stuff that I've missed, but man,
I
a lot of stuff going on.
Wanted to give a call and update. I love it.
So what are you looking forward to the most?
Let's see.
It's a pretty good list.
Yeah, definitely the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
I can't wait for those to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna be fantastic. I can't wait to have them in hand and make them.
I can't choose because I love them all except for that Guardians of the Galaxy wave. And that just makes me mad.
Right, that is not one of my favorites. I am not looking forward to that. I honestly don't even care about it.
That's a red-haired stepchild that came to live with us. We don't want him here.
Hey, what's wrong with having stepchildren?
Those things are great as long as they don't have red hair.
Right. Those jerks.
Just ask Mr. Daddy. Who is it? Daddy Warbucks? Who had Annie?
Right.
Well, he seemed happy with her. So maybe not. Maybe it's not so bad.
Yeah, she grew on him. She's a cute kid. She could sing.
Yeah, she was. She was no Matilda, but she did what she could.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, this has been fun. Thank you for picking up when I've called.
I appreciate that.
Talk about more toy stuff.
I'm gonna go back here and find out why these kids are running around.
Those kids are all your property. This is not why the whole justice is there.
Yeah, get off my lawn.
Send them to the Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you take care, sir, and I will talk to you soon.
All right. See you, man. Thanks. Bye.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us for a special edition of Two Guys Talking Toys. This is just a quick something that I thought would be fun to do, to call up Dana and bother him and see what he thought of some of the toy news that was breaking this week. if you want to get a hold of us, the email is Gmail. It is 2guystalkingtoys@gmail.com. The number 2, no G after the talking. If you would like to get a hold of us on Twitter, that is also the same thing. 2 Guys Talking Toys. The number 2, no G after the talking. Take care, everybody.